So you know that you will never be able to live with yourself if sexual abuse happened to one of your children or happened to any child under your watch. You know that life will not be worth living, and at that point, you might as well be 6 feet under. And because of this fear, this is the lens in which you view. As a matter of fact, this is the driver in which is at the front seat while you backseat drive your life. This is the driver of your perception. This is the driver of your sex life. This is the driver on your outlook and how you travel in the world. And when I say travel, I don't mean physically traveling here and there, but how you navigate. So today we're getting into how your perception and your view of this fear actually cultivates the way that you've been traveling in life and navigating in life. As disgusting and evil as sexual abuse is, you fearing it and doing what you think is best by avoiding bringing children into this world, if you're not able to be 100% confident in your autonomy, in your time, in your finances, in the nurturing home that you have, if you're unable to have that, you've avoided the responsibility of bringing children in this world. You've avoided your desire. You have avoided your dream completely, telling yourself that it's easier to avoid the dream than it is to live in a reality of where what happened to you, possibly or even in reality, happens to one of yours. And so you've just avoided it altogether. But you avoiding your dream does not take care of the evil that is in the world. You avoiding your dream does not get rid of the evilness and the perversion that is in our world. We share a world with evilness. You have to know that. And you avoiding becoming a mother does not mean you taking care of evilness. It just means that you're avoiding your dream. So today we're getting into your view and how your view of motherhood is beyond you. And it's way outside of what you perceive it to be. But because you perceive it to be out of your control, you rather just avoid it. And every time you remember your dream, every time you see your dream, every time you see children, every time your heart just gets overwhelmed with the feelings of innocent life, as quickly as it does, and as quickly as they're out of your sight, the children, you're back to avoiding your dream. The minute you see those children is the minute you begin to live your dream. And the minute that they're gone, it's out of sight, out of mind. Because this is, I guess, easier, better. But because your biggest fear is, what if I fail at protecting my children? Because God forbid that happened. You know that you're better off not even trying it. If it's an idea, you know that it has space to happen. You know that it's not happening, not with you. So then this becomes you cultivating a sense of liberation behind your avoidance. when really all you really want is motherhood the exact way that you want it. You want it with the autonomy. You want it with the assurance. But because you don't trust yourself enough to have that assurance, to cultivate that assurance, you go on with the idea of liberation, that avoidance is liberation, and bringing children here is too risky. When really what you have deemed as liberation is cowardness. And I don't say that to be mean. The fear is real. It's very real. And you want to be responsible, so responsible that the fear is leading your decision. And so what's happening is, this is eye level, right? And when you look up, you perceive the fear and your dream to be above you. So let's say this is my height, right? I stand at 5'7", tall. And whatever your height is, 5'5", 5'6", 5'7". Let's say this is 5'7". This is 5'7". You have placed the fear at 6 feet, and you've placed your dream at 7 feet. So this is what happens. You look up at them, and this is a very unrealistic, unnatural position to be in. It's an unnatural posture. It's an exhausting posture. But this is the view in which I view it. This is the view in which you view it because you have perceived your fear and your dream to be above you. And anything above you is out of your control. So you look up at it like this, and what do you see first? The fear. Oh, forget it. Forget all of it. Because I see my dream, but I see my fear first. And in all actuality, this feels terrible. This is exhausting. This is unnatural. I don't want to have my neck here damn near stiff just to cultivate my dream, when I look at my dream, I actually see my fear is at a closer view than my dream is. And actually, both of them I have taken above me. I have placed both my fear and my dream on a pedestal. And how do I get there if these things are beyond me? They're beyond me. I'm 5'7", my fear is at 6 feet, and my dream is at 7 feet. So I got to do this to get them, and then when I got to do this to get my dream, and then when I get my dream, fear is in the way of it. Fear is in the way of I have to tackle the fear, or I must see the fear before I see my dream. And just at the plain sight of the fear, forget the dream. It's too much going on up here. I'm good. I want to be here. This is natural. This is natural. This is unnatural because of your perception. But if you were to see your dream and your fear as eye level, then it'll be a different perception. But because you see them so where they are, outside of you, they're on a pedestal. Anything you place on a pedestal, subconsciously you're telling yourself that it is beyond you, it is out of control. It's out of your control. In order for you to get what is at 6 feet and what is at 7 feet, you're going to either have to get a makeshift item to help you get there, to bring it down, or what else? You're gonna have to keep doing this, which is unnatural. Getting the makeshift item to bring these things down don't work either. Because when you do that, you force them down. And when you force them down, It's like taking a route to a destination without gathering your tokens that you would have found. It's like taking a shortcut to a destination, except if you would have taken the right route, you would have gathered your tokens for what you needed when you got to the destination. But because you took the shortcut, you missed all your tokens, and now you don't have enough tokens to, let's say, put inside of the fountain machine so you can quench your thirst. So now you're at your destination thirsty. Now you've reached your destination without support. Now you've reached your destination with nothing in your backpack because you went and got a makeshift item to jerk these things down. But what happens when you cultivate emotional mastery is you grow. And you grow to 6 feet. And what happens? The fear becomes shattered. And then you grow to 7 feet. And you're at eye level with your dream. So you get to eye level with your fear and you realize, I don't need you. I never really wanted you anywhere. You was just in my way. You was in the closer view to what I really wanted. And then when you get fear out of the way, when fear gets on your eye level, when you realize you're useless, you get it out of your way. And then you go for the main prize, which is your dream. You dream of being a mother. There's no fear anymore. You're not looking at your dream as what if. You're going into your dream knowing that this is going to work. It's going to happen for me. I'm going to have motherhood the exact way that I need it, the exact way that I want it. I'm going to secure my finances so that I'm home with my kids. I'm going to secure my bodily autonomy so that I know that I feel good in my skin. I'm going to secure my relational autonomy so that I know I cultivate that support system that I need, so that I know I have trusted, worthy people around me if ever I need them for whatever I need them for. I'm going to build the support system that I need. I am going to have the time freedom that I need to be at home with my children. I'm going to create a safe, nurturing home for my children. And whatever else it is that you need, you know how you want motherhood. You're going to have it. You're not going to approach motherhood through a fear-based lens. You're going to approach motherhood in positivity. You're going to know that that's not happening under my watch. No child will be sexually abused while I'm the parent. It's not happening. So you grow and you meet your dream where it's at. It's a dream for a reason. You don't jerk your dream down. You grow to your dream, because as you grow, you get the tools and the skills and everything else that you need, so that by the time you get to your dream, by the time you get to that destination, by the time you get to the fountain, you have all the tokens that you need to quench your thirst. You have all the skills, all the tools, all of everything that you need. Your emotions are fully mastered, so that when it's time for you to become the mother that you desire, that you've always dreamed of becoming, you have a lifetime full of tools for you to use on your journey. No more viewing motherhood through the lens of fear. No more stepping out on what if. The mouth is very powerful, because what happens that way is you subconsciously cultivate your reality. If you live out of fear, you will make your fear come true. But if you approach motherhood with the confidence, then you will have it the exact way that you want it. And although no, you cannot end perversion and you will not end evil, evil will not happen under your watch. And this is what we work on in Safe Mommy, Safe Baby, where I support you, I scaffold you to have the confidence that you need and to master the emotions in which you need in the areas of intimacy, in the areas of autonomy, in the areas of trust, and the areas of support system, so that you can have motherhood the exact way that you've always dreamed of it. And you don't have to shy away from your dreams anymore. You can own your dreams. You don't have to put them on the back burner and live your dreams through those little few instances that you see innocent children, through those instances where you play godmother, through those instances where you play auntie. You can have those instances. Those are yours. Those children are yours too. But you can also have your own children. You don't have to approach motherhood out of fear anymore. Motherhood was meant for you. And it's time for you to answer your calling without fear. There's no room for fear in motherhood. And you can have it the exact way that you want it. If you want to be at home with your babies for 5 years, you can have that. If you want to have the boundaries where such and such can't come to your home, you can have that. You can have motherhood the exact way you want it. A brand new emotional legacy, a brand new way of doing it. Forget about the way you saw it done. You can have it your way. I'm Grace, and I'm the founder of Safe Mommy, Safe Baby. And I support women who have endured family sexual abuse or incest to rise above the remnants, to live above the remnants of abuse. So much so that you're here and abuse is here, and you look down at it and it's almost it's unrecognizable. You don't even, it's a testimony that you feel you're saying for someone else. When you speak, or when you ever do decide to speak on your abuse, you feel as if you're living a new life and you are not that person who you're speaking of. And this is possible through emotional mastery. So I'm Grace, and I'm the founder of Safe Mommy, Safe Baby, and I scaffold women, I support women who have experienced incest and family sexual abuse so that they can rise above the remnants of abuse, master their emotions, master any emotional barrier that is unique to them that they have, that is in the way of them becoming the confident mother that they know that they want to be. That is in the way of them parking their dreams in the back. That is in the way of them playing backseat driver while they're allowing fear to be the driver. No more. You may apply for Safe Mommy, Safe Baby if you're ready to take the front seat. The application link will be in the description above.